So we are here at the Little Falls Community Middle School for the Flyers home meet. They are playing against Albany Huskies. This is Julie Newman.
And this is Kayla Emblem.
And we are your hosts for the night. So the coaches for the Little Falls Flyers swimming and diving is, they're right over here. Tim Corbett's the head coach. Jackie Fritz is the diving coach, and assistant coach is Sarah Philpy. And the coaches for Albany Huskies is Carla Schneider is the head coach, Dana Crumley is the assistant coach, and Sam Sell is their diving coach. So we are starting off the meet with the 200 medley relay.
And swimming for the Flyers in lane 3 are Anderson, Petrowitz, Larson, and Kresha. And lane 5 is Lapos, Holtz, Catlin, and St. George. So here we go with the 100 back. 50 back, excuse me.
Yeah, so they start with this relay, they do back, breast, fly, free. So each swimmer swims 50 yards, 2 lengths of the pool.
Good start by all the ladies for the backstroke, and already down to the end of the lane with the first group of ladies doing their flip turns and coming back this way. Coming up next on the block for second group. In lane 3 now swimming, we have Larson. And in lane 5, we have Catlin.
So this is the breaststroke that they're swimming. We do have Larson's, is that her personal best or is that her seasonal?
That is her season best. So Larson's season best for this length is going to be 45 seconds. And at this point, it looks like Caitlin might be swimming this for the first time in this relay, as we do not yet have a personal best for her. But we will have one after she gets done with this heat. Now swimming fly for the Flyers is Petrowitz. And coming up soon in lane 5 will be Holtz. And she just took off from her start. Nice long start. Petrowitz has a very nice fly stroke.
She does. Fly was never my favorite stroke to swim.
Mine either. Free is as far as I got. I don't want to complicate things, you know? And all right, so swimming in lane 3 for the Flyers, taking up the end of the relay is Kresha. Her best time so far for this season is 31.09 seconds. Very nice flip turn. And in lane 5, just taking off now, is St. George. Personal best for this season so far is 37.39 for her split. So Flyers swimming strong in lane 3 and just finished with a time of 2 minutes, 3 seconds, .14. So nice job for the Flyers.
Very nice.
And we have lane 5 coming in. Ooh, very close between lane 5 with the Flyers and lane 6 in Albany. Looks like it's gonna come right down to the touch at the end. All right, nice job, Flyers. Good job.
Yeah.
So ending there with a time. Oh, they're just showing a split at the moment. So as soon as the official time pops up, we can give that to you.
She went a little bit faster than her all-time best.
So lane 5, team of Lapos, Holtz, Catlin, and St. George finished with 3 minutes, a little over 3 minutes. Coming up next for the Flyers in the second heat of the 200 medley, in lane 3 we have Josephson, Kaler, Noyes, and Check. And in lane 5 we have Gustafson, Kucher, Carper, and Deal.
like something might be wrong with the touch pads here. Technical difficulties, right?
Yes. So, Julie, it's kind of fun to be back here after 17 years for me, I think.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been a while. It's fun to see what the pool looks like and how things are a little bit different, but it feels good to be home.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yep.
And it has changed in here, but not a whole lot.
No, not a ton. It's fun to see some of the familiar faces of either coaches we had in the past.
Yep.
Or, people we swam with too. So
yeah,
here we go.
There we go.
All right, here we go for the backstroke portion of the 200 medley. Again, in lane 3, we have L. Josephson, and lane 5, we have B. Gustafson. Excellent start by both of those swimmers. Nice flip turns.
Who's in lane 3? Josephson. She has a very nice stroke. It's very pretty.
All right, and then taking off next for the breaststroke in lane 3 is Noyce. She has a personal best this season so far of 36.27 seconds for her split. And in lane 5, we have Harper. Her personal best so far for her split this season is 38.96 seconds. So nice job so far for both of those girls, considering they haven't even started taper yet. And both of them have a much better breaststroke than either of us did.
It doesn't take much.
Very nice exchange and start there in lane 3. So now we have Kaylor swimming the butterfly, and in lane 5 they just took off as well. Nice start by Kuchar. Kuchar personal best split for the season so far is 32.16 seconds, and in lane 3 Kaylor's best is 31.47 seconds. So they're both doing really well. Kaylor's already on her way back, halfway across the pool. Stepping up next on the block is Chet to finish it out with the freestyle. And there they go. Nice exchange there. And coming in right now for the Flyers in lane 5 is Kuchar. And off the blocks is Deal to finish up the relay in lane 5. Nice flip turn by Chet. She's coming in.
Chet has a pretty nice split there.
She does. Wow, nice. 28.51. About a second slower than her best, but it was a great swim. And for Deal in lane 5, they just finished as well. So lane 3, finish time of 2 minutes 12.9 seconds, and in lane 5, 2 minutes 21.18 seconds. So
good times.
Great times, yeah. So now starting for the 200 freestyle. Not one of my personal favorites as a swimmer at all.
You swam that for a while, though.
Only when I had to.
Okay. You were more of a sprinter.
I was a sprinter.
In college, they called the 200 freestyle sprinting.
Oh, really?
It's a sprinting event.
Hence the reason I didn't go on to college swimming. Not that I could have anyway. But, okay, so swimming for the Flyers in lane 1, we have Brooke Schilling. And in lane 3, we have Barrett Gustafson. Nice start by both of those girls. So personal best so far this season for Brooke Schilling in lane 1 is 2 minutes 34.56 seconds, and in lane 3 is Barrett Gustafson. Again, and her personal best so far this season is 2 minutes 22.79 seconds.
So we have these fun information sheets on each of the girls, and Barrett Gustafson, who is swimming in lane 3 right now. The 200 free is her second favorite event.
Wow.
Her best time is 2 minutes, 22 seconds, 0.79. That was from last season. So what is she at? 234 already for this season. So her goal is to make sections cut in this event with a time of 2:20. So
Only two more seconds roughly to drop, and that's very doable considering, again, she's already at the 2:22 and hasn't even started taper yet. So.
Yep. Very good. And then we've got Brooke Schilling. Let's see what her favorite event is here.
Ooh.
200 free. This is her favorite event. Her best time is 2 minutes 34.56 seconds. Last year she wasn't able to finish the season. Her goal this year is to go to sections to get under 2 minutes and 31 seconds.
It is neck and neck in lane 3 with Barrett Gustafson and the swimmer from Albany in lane 4. Currently, Barrett is in first place, doing very well. Nice strong stroke. She's starting now her second half of the race.
That was a nice flip turn. She really got ahead on that one.
Yeah, she did. Almost a full body length on that flip turn.
Yeah.
Good for her. Brooke Schilling in lane 1, holding in strong. She has a nice stroke too. And race is done already. That went fast. So let's see here. They're just kind of showing right now us the splits for the last 50. So as soon as those times pop up.
Oh, dang. Barrett Gustafson. She was at a 2:34 was her best time, and now she got 2:24. I wonder if that's off. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person.
So Barrett, let's see. This is our first time doing this, so we're allowed a couple mistakes. But Barrett Gustafson just shy of her personal best.
Yes.
So her personal best is 2:22.79, and she just got 2:24.42. And Miss Brooke Schilling, again, she's only about a second shy of her personal best from. Oh no, she actually beat it today. So moving on to the next heat, we have again 200 free. Lane 1 is Jada Elholm. Lane 3 is Ella Rush, and lane 5 is Monica Chuck for Little Falls. Excellent start by all the ladies.
So this is Jada's, Monica's favorite event, and we've got Ella. Where's Ella in here? Ella's favorite event as well. Jada's favorite class in school, guess what it is?
I'm gonna go with math.
You got it.
Really?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Least favorite, science.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Ella in lane 3, and the swimmer from Albany are just neck and neck. It's gonna come down to the wire on this one for sure, it looks like. Monica Check and the swimmer from Albany in lane 6 also right next to each other, and actually right next to them across the pool, very close as well, is Jada. So those three are racing it right until the end, and Ella has pulled into first place with 50 yards left to go.
That was a nice turn for Ella.
That was a really nice turn. She's swimming it out.
Lane 6 pulled ahead and had a nice turn as well. Lane 6 is Monica Check. No, lane 5. I'm not very good at this, am I? You're laughing.
I'm holding the sheet with all the swimmers, so. All right, so in comes Ella Rush. Last couple of strokes to the finish, finishing strong. Nice.
She really pulled ahead.
That was, yes, she did. She ended up finishing a little over a body length. Very nice swim. All right, coming in fourth from Little Falls is Jada Allen, and then sixth in lane 5 from Little Falls is Monica Check. So Ella Rush finished with a time, just shy of her personal best. She got a 2 minutes 7 seconds, and that's just shy of her personal best of 2 minutes and 6 seconds. So nice job there. Jada Elholm, lane 1, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Wow, she knocked her personal best out of the park by about 3 seconds. So nice job there, Jada.
Nice.
And Monica Check in lane 5 finished a little bit slower than her personal best, but she finished with 2 minutes, 23.37 seconds. Coming up next is the 200 IM. In lane 3 for Little Falls is Sarah Wilbeck, and lane 5 is Alicia Holtz.
All right, so the 200 individual medley is fly back breast free. So it's a little bit different than the relay, the order. This is Sarah Wolbeck's favorite event. Her best time is 2 minutes 53.21 seconds, and that was from this season already. She wants to make section cuts with a time of 2 minutes 45 seconds.
I give a lot of credit to swimmers who swim this event. This is one of your strongest back when we were in high school swimming together, but this event takes a lot of stamina.
Yeah, it does.
And 4 different strokes, so it's not like you can necessarily just excel at one.
Right.
You have to practice them all. And you can certainly have weaker strokes than others, but you across the board need to be good at all 4 of them.
Right.
Which is difficult, so. All right. Sarah Wilbeck in lane 3 just finished her flip turn and backstroke and is about halfway across the pool. And in lane 5, Alicia Holtz just did her flip turn, and she is on her way back as well.
So this is Alicia's second favorite event. Her best time is 3 minutes 15.95 seconds, and that was from this season already. Last year, she dropped 16 seconds during the JV conference meet. That's huge.
Wow,
that's
that
a
is
lot.
huge.
Her goal this year is to get under 3 minutes. So that's a good goal, obtainable goal.
Yeah, very
too.
good goal. Sarah Wolbeck in lane 3, just getting to the other end of the pool doing a flip turn. She has a very nice breaststroke. Nice turn. Alicia Holtz just finished. She is doing nice as well. Sarah Wolbeck is finishing her first 25 of the free, so she is on the very last portion of her IN. Just doing the flip turn. Finishing strong. And Alicia Holtz in lane 5 just did the flip turn and starting her 50 free. Again, the last portion of the IM. Nice strong finish by Sarah Wolbeck. Alicia Holtz coming in as well, finishing strong. Nice strong kick for the end.
She had a nice swim, 2 minutes 56 seconds for Sarah.
Nice job. All right, and Alicia Holtz just finished as well. So nice swim from both ladies. Sarah Wolbeck finishing 256.01 and Alicia Holtz finishing, let's see here, just waiting, 320.97. So both girls, it looks like, are in a good spot to potentially beat their personal best with taper coming up soon, I would imagine.
Yes.
And all right, second heat of the 200 IM. We have in lane 1, Abby Noyes for the Flyers, lane 3, Layla Waltman, and lane 5, Leah Josephson. So again, first portion of this is the fly. Fly is always my favorite to watch. It's a very beautiful stroke.
It is. And there's so many different ways people swim it too. So this is Abby Noyes' second favorite event. Her best time was at sections, I believe, last year with 2 minutes and 39.04 seconds. She would like to qualify for sections and with a time of 2 minutes and 33 seconds.
All right, so Layla Waltman just did her flip turn for the backstroke and is headed back this way. We also had Leah Josephson. She's about halfway done with, or 3/4 of the way done, excuse me, with her backstroke portion.
So Layla's goal is to make state and break the record.
Wow,
this
good
year.
for her.
Yeah, with a time of 2 minutes and 17 seconds.
That would be your record.
That would
She's
be my
planning to
record.
break.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good for her.
That's awesome.
It's about time someone breaks it.
Yeah, we won't have to say what year that was made in. That'll just age me.
All right, so coming back from the breaststroke and about halfway done is Layla Waltman. She'll be going on to the 50 freestyle next, the last portion of the 200 IM. Not too far behind her in lane 1 for the Flyers is Abby Noyes.
Oh, this is really funny. Layla Waltman, her favorite swimming memory in the pool is trying to figure out what end is the shallow end.
That's great. Ooh, nice strong competition here between lane 2 with Albany and lane 3 with Layla Waltman. Oh, flip turn at the same time. This one's going to be a good race right up to the end. Nice stroke by Layla.
I think Layla's got her by maybe
so.
a hand
By
length.
hand. Oh, go Layla, go, go.
Finish strong.
Nice. She did
Very
it.
nice finish.
And lane 1 coming in right now is Abby Noyes. Nice strong finish there as well. And Lindy coming in lane 5, finishing strong. Nice job, ladies. Layla Waltman ended up with second place, just shy of her personal record for the year. She ended with 2:34.56. Abby 2:41.14. That's her personal best for the season so far. And with Leah Josephson, looks like this is possibly.
I actually think Abby Noyes was swimming in lane 5.
Oh, okay. So they switched it up on us.
Switched it up.
Okay. Sorry about that. Last minute swimming switch up. Okay, so next, this is my favorite event, 50 free. First heat, in lane 1 is Ainsley Crusha, lane 3 is Lindy Deal, and lane 5 is Molly Petrowitz. This is a quick race, so it's usually neck and neck with swimmers across the pool. Nice flip turns by all the Flyer ladies. Let's see, personal best this year for Miss Deal is 31.39. Nice. Coming in lane 5, Molly Petrowitz finished, and Miss Ainsley Crusha is just finished as well. Nice showing by the Flyer ladies on that one. Oh, never mind, ladies and gentlemen. We just figured out we have like 4 heats of 50 free. So my apologies. In lane 1, that last heat was
Oh yeah, it was the
Jones.
second heat.
Lane 3 was Lapos, and lane 5 was Dalen.
Okay.
All right, coming up now for the second heat. Lane 1 is Caitlin, lane 3 is Larson, and lane 5 is St. George.
These are all exhibition, Mark's telling me.
Okay.
And Crusha I saw is in lane 5. I saw in her swim cap. So, that might be the third heat. We're very confused
I think they
right
switched
now.
things up a little bit, almost from the sheet they gave us, maybe. Nice job. First swimmer for the Flyers just finished. That is Larson with a time of 34.56, about a second and a half shy for personal best. St. George in lane 5 finished with a 37, and Catlin in lane 1 finished with a 38.11. All right, next heat of the 53 free swimming in lane 1. Ainsley Kresha, lane 3 Lindy Deal, and lane 5 Molly Petrowitz. Nice long start by Miss Molly Petrowitz. All right, all swimmers just got to the other end of their foot turn, and on their way back, it is neck and neck across the pool.
This is such a fun event. You just never know who's going to touch that pad first because they're so close.
Oh, whoa, look at that. 1 through 3 all coming in super close together. Wow. Everybody came in within a second of each other. Lane 1, Miss Ainsley Kresha finished 31.46 seconds. Ooh, super close to her personal best of 31.20. Lindy Deal finished with 33.12, and Miss Molly Petrowitz finished with a 32.29.
Very nice swim. So this is the varsity heat now.
Yes, final heat is lane 1, Kendra Kucher. Lane 3 is Rachel Josephson, and lane 5 is Lindy Walensky.
All right.
This will be the last heat actually before diving starts.
This is Kendra Kucher's favorite event. Her best time is 28.46 seconds. She got in September. Her goal this year is to swim in the 400 and 200 relays at sections with a time of 27 seconds. That would be quick, very
Good for
fast.
her. Yeah, absolutely.
Her favorite memory in the pool is playing fun games in the pool during captain's practice, especially water polo. We used to play a lot of water polo.
We did.
Back in the day. And then her favorite swimming out or memory out of the pool is watching Truth or Dare at the section team bonding. Her favorite sport is actually hockey. So she's a hockey player in the winter and a swimmer in the fall.
Wow, good for her.
Yeah.
All right, the ladies are just getting ready to get up on the blocks, it looks like. Wow, nice starts by the Flyers on that one.
This is Rachel Josephson's favorite event. Her best time is 24.89 seconds. And she got that in 10th grade.
Looks like Josephson is coming in first. Wow, nice job. 26.77 by Rachel Josephson in lane 3. Lane 1, Miss Kendra Kucher, 29.14 coming in 6th. And in lane 5, Miss Lindy Walensky coming in 2nd. So the Flyers took 1st and 2nd in that heat.
Nice.
Nice job. I was watching them as they were getting ready to step up on the blocks, you know, and do you remember it's like you'd stand there, you were so nervous, but yet just so ready to get started.
Yep.
And it was like, I don't know about you, but I always had like a certain thing I would do every single time. A routine. And it's just so funny to, again, be back here after so many years, and it's almost like we were doing this yesterday. As
Right.
the memories come flooding back.
Yeah.
You know?
What were some of your things that you did to prepare yourself for a race?
You know, I feel like I adjusted my goggles probably a million times because
Yeah.
when they would leak or something would happen, it was a nightmare. But granted, I did the, sprint races, so it wasn't as bad as if I did a 500 or something. But,
Right.
and then making sure my cap was pulled down over them
Oh,
just
yeah.
perfectly.
Yep.
Like, those were the big things, and just kind of getting yourself mentally prepared for that game, and that heat, and always wanting to do your best.
Yeah.
I remember, although maybe I'll share this at the end when we had the 400 free relay, but with those swims, the short ones especially, it's like everything matters.
Yes.
It's like your start
Sorry.
matters, your strokes, the number of times you breathe
Yep.
matters, your flip turn is huge. It's like every single thing you do in those short swims
Can
can make or
shave
break.
off
Exactly.
a half
Can,
a second.
Exactly. And,
Yep.
when it's the fast splits like that, every little thing counts.
Yep.
But that's kind of the joy and the fun of it too, is at least from what I remember, is it's like figuring out what's going to help shave seconds.
Right.
So we're getting ready now for diving.
Who are our divers here? I think we typically take a break over diving, but we want to make sure we announce who our divers are.
For Little Falls, we have Miss Grace Grimsley, Miss Grace Wamry, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Miss Emma Gustafson, Danny Schreimers, and Miss Olivia Nearing.
All right. So we will be back after the diving event. right. We are back from the diving break.
All right, so actually we are on the 100-yard butterfly. First heat junior varsity. Little Falls does not actually have any swimmers in this. It is Albany only, so why don't we take a minute to talk about the diving?
Well, they did not announce the scores.
No, they did not, but we did have, like we mentioned, Emma Gustafson, Danny Schreimers, Olivia Nearing, Grace Grimsley, and Grace Wamry. So sorry if I'm pronouncing that last name wrong, but the girls were doing some very impressive dives. It seems like, which I mentioned this to you during the actual diving, but compared to back when we were in high school, I feel like the dives they were doing were much more complicated.
Yeah.
Like 2.5 front somersaults with twists, and same thing on reverses, back somersaults, but the girls are very good.
Yeah. You know way more about diving than I do.
I did it up till until junior year, and then I stopped. I just focused on swimming, so I remember some of it.
Yeah.
So it's fun to see it again. But I was telling you, I said some of these girls must be gymnasts because they're very good, and it seems like it would be something they're also trying to do in the off season to practice more. But looking at their sheets, none of them mentioned gymnastics as a side sport.
No, softball and track and
yeah.
So
And I think there are a couple of divers that look like on our team that are also swimmers, but several of them, at least 3 of them, are just divers.
Yep.
So that's also different from when back when we swam as well. But
right.
they were very impressive, very good. So
maybe during the 500 I can go over and get the final scores for diving.
yeah, that would be good.
To announce that.
We got to give them a little love too.
Exactly.
So, all right, coming up next is the varsity heat of the 100-yard butterfly. Swimming in lane 1 for Little Falls is Abby Noyes. Lane 2 for Albany is Hallie Hotfarth. Lane 3 for Little Falls is Layla Waltman. Lane 4 for Albany is Ellie Blattner. Lane 5 for Little Falls is Kendra Kucher. And lane 6 for Albany is Bobby Jo Schmidt. So it looks like they're testing the timing equipment. So personal best for Little Falls, Abby Noyes is personal record so far is 1 minute 18.78 seconds. Layla Waltman, she's actually very close to beating her personal record this year. So far this year her best is 1 minute 09.63 seconds, and she's only about half a second off of her personal best ever. So maybe we'll see it today.
And Abby Noyes does not have this event as one of her top 2 favorites. So I'm wondering if this is kind of a newer event for her.
Could be.
Or they're forcing her to do
right?
butterfly.
And Kendra Kucher, her personal record is 117.47. So this will be fun. Strong start by all the swimmers. Julie, this is one of your specialties in high school.
No.
Fly?
No. It wasn't. It was hard. It's hard. It's
Fly
a hard
is
stroke.
extremely hard, yes.
Yes. I think the hardest thing is you just need so much body strength to lift your head up and get your head high enough up so you don't gulp water in. And if you gulp water in, you're doomed.
Yep.
You're choking on it.
But also you don't want to do your head come out too far of the water, because then you block.
Takes more energy.
Exactly, it takes more energy, and you lose your motion, your forward motion.
Right.
So.
And sometimes you see butterflyers, they will breathe to the side.
And if you swim it like I did, you were just trying not to drown. So first and second goes to Albany, as well as third. Fourth place is to Miss Layla Waltman. Fifth place goes to Kendra Kucher, and sixth place goes to Abby Noyes. Nice job by the Flyers on that one. So moving on to the exhibition heat of the
100 free.
100 free.
There we go.
Lane 1 for the Flyers is Damon, lane 3 is St. George, and lane 5 is Lapos. Off they go. This is another fun event to watch. It's short enough that the little things make a difference, but you also have an extra length of 50 yards so that you have a little more space to kind of breathe.
Yeah,
along the way.
stretches it out just a little bit. Maya St. George, I just want to say, she is in 8th grade, and this is her second favorite event.
Wow.
Her best time is 1 minute 20.46 seconds. So she's a young swimmer. She's got some years ahead of her.
Nora Dalen in lane 1, her best time so far is 1 minute 30.04 seconds. And Miss Georgia Lapos in lane 5, her personal best is 1 minute 25.88 seconds.
Georgia is a 7th grader, so we got some young swimmers here in this event.
Coming in lane 3, Layla Waltman has just finished her last stroke. Lane 5 for the Flyers finishing, Miss Georgia Lapos, and lane 1, Miss Nora Dalen.
Nora Dalen is also a 7th grader, so some young Flyer swimmers in that event.
Absolutely. Miss St. George just beat her personal best. She got 119.9. Miss Dalen in lane 1 actually beat her personal best by about 2 seconds, so great job there. And Miss Lapos in line 5 also beat her personal best, so great job to those 3 ladies. Nice swim. Coming up next, Heat 2 for junior varsity. Lane 1 swimming for the Flyers is Maddie Dahlberg. Lane 2 swimming for Albany is Haley Nath. Lane 3 for the Flyers is Allison Kaler. Lane 4 for Albany is Lynn Dieters. Lane 5 for Little Falls is Claire Anderson. And lane 6 for Albany is Cynthia Knapp.
So Maddie Dahlberg, this is her favorite event. Last year she loved watching Rachel J., which is, I'm assuming, is Rachel Josephson, swim the 100, and she loves to cheer everyone on who competes with the 100. So I thought that was kind
cool.
of a fun fact.
Yeah, that is really cool. Right now, in first place for the Flyers is Miss Allison Kaler. Great flip turn. Ladies are finishing it strong. In third place right now for the Flyers is Miss Claire Anderson.
First place finish there.
Allison Kaler, nice job. And rounding it out for the finish is Miss Maddie Dahlberg.
Allison Kaler's goal is to complete this season without an injured ankle.
Oh,
so I wonder if
jeepers.
she got hurt last year.
Oh, no.
Walensky's in 5, no. Yeah, I believe we're... So this is the 100-yard freestyle varsity. The last 2 heats were JV, but it looks like Lindy Walensky is swimming in lane 5. So I wonder if Ella Rausch isn't over in lane 1.
We will have to see when they finish.
Yeah.
Oh, nice strong flip turn.
So then we must have then Rachel Josephson in lane 3, who is leading the event right now.
are fast. Personal best this year for Miss Josephson is 57.303.
That's very fast.
Ella Rausch, personal best for the season so far is 58.87. So Miss Rachel Josephson comes in first place. Miss
First,
Lindy
second,
Winsky.
third?
Yeah, first,
We got
second,
in
third
that?
for the Flyers. Nice
Way to
job.
go.
Way to go, ladies. So, wow, these ladies are fast. Rachel Josephson finished with a 58.58.
Very nice.
Ella finished with a 59.66. And Lindy, 103.25.
Lindy was actually at 59.66.
That's what I was just going to say. I think they switched lanes up, didn't they?
Did, yeah.
All right, so.
This is the first heat of the 500.
And the only swimmer from Little Falls in this heat is in lane 3, Miss Brooke Schilling. Otherwise, in lane 2 for Albany is Lauren Merrick. Lane 4 for Albany is Olivia Orbeck. And in lane 5 for Albany is Lainey Schmidt. So, what do you have to fill us in about Miss Schilling?
Well, she's a 10th grader. Her goal is to get under 7 minutes in the 500, but it is not listed as either of her 2 top best events, or favorite events, I should say.
So currently looks like her personal best is 7 minutes, 5.77 seconds. So,
and really in the 500, shaving off, if her goal is under 7 minutes, shaving off 5 seconds in a 500 isn't, she should be able to do that yet this season.
Yeah. Again, especially with taper on the way. Should we explain what taper is for people who don't know?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the best part of the season.
It is. So throughout this season, the girls are ever so slowly building up in yardage swimming that they're doing every single day. So at the beginning of the season, maybe they'll only do, and I'm just throwing a number out, but let's say 1,200 yards per day. By the tail end of the season, right before they do taper, they could be up to, what did we do, like, I think there were a few days we did like 6,000 yards in a day, which is a lot.
That's insane.
But basically when taper comes is when you start reducing the amount of yardage that you're doing every day in the pool, and you do it at a really quick rate so that your body and your muscles can actually heal and recover from all the wear and tear you put them through in the season, so that by the time you get to the region event, you are basically in the best shape you've been in all year and able to swim your fastest time. So when we say taper, that's what we're talking about. As a swimmer, hands down the best time of the season.
Absolutely.
I mean, get time to breathe between sets.
Yeah. And I think sometimes you'd get out of practice before 6 p.m. You'd have shorter and shorter practices, which is a plus.
Exactly. A little time to laugh and have fun. And
yes.
So it's definitely
another
great.
thing we did during taper, do you remember when we did a lot of like visualizing our events? Coach would have a timer and she would set us off, and we had to lay on the ground outside in the hallway, and we had to visualize our events.
Yep. And the purpose of that was to basically, in your head, get to the perfect time.
Yeah.
Picture your perfect swim down to the T, so that hopefully when it came down to regions, you could replicate that swim in the pool.
Yeah.
And for me, that was like one of the most fascinating things when I finally gave into the process, because initially I was like, this is crazy. Like, really? But once I finally gave into the process my senior year, it was pretty incredible. So
yeah,
it was amazing how that helps.
So a couple other fun facts about Brooke Schilling is her other favorite sports or hobbies is trap and softball.
Wow.
And then her favorite memory from that is when she got second place for novice female category at state in trap. So very cool. Favorite class in school is science and biology. Her least favorite class is history, and her favorite food is deep fried zucchinis.
Wow.
I don't know if I've ever had deep fried zucchini before.
You and me both.
But I like zucchini.
So the girls are now just about halfway done with the 500. Current time is 4 minutes, 6 seconds. And Miss Brooke is actually currently in second place. She's holding strong. Her stroke looks really nice. She doesn't look tired or exhausted quite yet.
That's good.
That's a very good thing.
She's pacing herself.
She's pacing herself, which is extremely important in the 500. For the 500, you want to start it out strong, but not too strong, so that you can eventually, towards the end, by your last 50, be swimming your fastest split.
Yeah, so splits, I don't think we've talked about that, but how a split works is when you're swimming, you can kind of see your coach depending on which way you're breathing, and your coach is helping you meet your best splits or the splits in regards to the end goal that you want to meet. So every 50 yards or 100 yards, they send a split off through signals to the swimmer. We also
usually done by turning the flip card at the end upside down.
Yep.
So when you're at the end of the pool, there is another swimmer holding up what's called a flip card, and it counts the number of laps for you, so you don't have to keep track. And if that gets turned upside down when you see it, you know that you need to pick up the pace and swim faster. I'm impressed with what we remember.
Yeah, it's kind of harder than riding a bike after a few years of not riding a bike.
All right, so Miss Brooke is on length 17. In a 500, there are a total of 20 lengths of the pool that you need to swim. Lane 2 for Albany, Miss Lauren Merrick. She is on her final 25, about halfway across the pool. Again, still in second place is Miss Schilling from Little Falls. She is on her last 50 right now. Swimming in. Her team is cheering her on. Last flip turn and swimming for the home stretch. Looks like lane 5 for Albany is passed to come in second place. Brooke is coming in strong to finish. Nice job.
Very nice.
That is an exhausting swim.
It is.
Nice job. Just waiting for her time to come up here to see where she is at. So Miss Brooke finished with, she beat her personal best so far for the season by 3 seconds.
That's awesome.
Nice job. So at this point, she's only about 2 seconds away from her goal for the season, and that is extremely doable.
Yeah.
Now.
She's got that. Yep.
Nice job, Brooke. Way to go. Coming up next is the 500-yard freestyle for varsity. In lane 1 for Albany, for Little Falls is Ainsley Kresha. Lane 2 for Albany is Elena Pullins. Lane 3 for Little Falls is Jada Elholm. Lane 4 for Albany is Rachel Panic. Lane 5 for Little Falls is Monica Chuck. And lane 6 for Albany is Katie Dolan.
Looks like we have Kresha in lane 5. Is that what you said?
Nope, switched it up on us. Thank you. So check must be in lane 1 now.
They've been switching 5 and 1 quite a bit on us.
Yes. I'm glad they put names on swim caps nowadays.
Yeah, isn't that nice? Unfortunately, I don't have any information on Ainsley Kresha, so we don't have any fun facts on her.
Miss Elholm is going strong right now in lane 3. She is currently in second place after the first 50.
So Monica Check, who is swimming in lane 1, this is her second favorite event. Last year she went to sections, but she didn't make it to the second day. Her goal this year is to swim it at 6 minutes 12 seconds and to stay more smooth and relaxed. And she's looking real smooth and relaxed right now.
She is looking good.
She just finished 100 there, 100 yards.
And we have Miss Ainsley Krishna in lane 5 just doing her flip turn after her first 100. This event, I actually didn't swim it too often. Julie, I think you swam it more than I did, but this is I feel like a good example of where you would definitely want to have the best stroke technique that you really can for efficiency, because it is so long. So if you're, not putting your fingers together for a strong pull underneath the water, you're going to miss out on, water there that you could be pulling behind you, helping you move along better. Same thing with your flip turns if you don't keep them tight. The bonus is you have a longer distance as well to make up some of that time. So there's definitely a technique involved, I think, even though it's a long distance in comparison to your sprint events. Even more so, you probably need to really pay attention to what you're doing and be careful.
Well, and I think too, we talk about breathing, how important it is. In the 50 free, you pretty much breathe one time down and one time back. Well, it's just as important in these long distance races. You don't want to be breathing every stroke. That will wear you out. I remember I tried to breathe every 3 to 5. So that just kind of keeps your head down, more streamlined, instead of using that energy to take those breaths and turn your head.
So currently in second place for Little Falls is Miss Jada Elholm. First place right now is lane 4 for Albany, Miss Rachel Panic. They're currently about halfway done. So about 250 yards left to go. It's so fun to see the girls, the rest of the team, on the sidelines cheering on the girls who are in the water.
There's a lot of energy.
Stroke, there is. So this is the one event where your team can really cheer for you because there's the time to do so. So it's always really fun to see how those girls gather behind and support their teammates that are in the water during this event.
Yes. Everyone, there is not a flyer sitting down right now.
Yeah.
They are all up and moving and cheering their teammates on, and that's so fun to see. That's such great energy.
These ladies are holding strong. Looks like in lane 1, Miss Monica Check is picking up her stroke and speed. So they're about 3/4 of the way done. Right now in first place, flyer Miss Rachel Panic. And she, as of right now,
Flyer Jada.
excuse me.
Yep.
Jada Elholm, thank you, Julie. But as of right now, she's about a body length ahead, so hopefully she can maintain that. She does only have
75 yards?
Yep, 75 yards left to go, so it looks promising.
Jada's goal, this is her favorite event, and clearly it's showing. She's so strong in this last 50 here.
Look at her stroke, it's beautiful.
It's very strong.
Yep.
Her goal time is 6 minutes, 10 seconds. She made it to sections. She wants to make it to sections this year and make it to the second day. So I think she's well on her way. She's got 25 yards left.
She's really picking up yardage now. Now she's about half a pool length ahead of the next swimmer coming in second. So, and she's finishing strong. She looks like she has a lot of energy still left in her.
She does. All the way to the end.
Amazing.
She made it.
Nice swim, Jada.
Her time that she wanted to beat was 6 minutes, 10 seconds, and she came in. What'd she come in at? It's not 5 minutes, 55.7.
Wow.
So that's
Nice
awesome.
job.
Very
Second
nice
flyer
swim.
just finished in lane 1, Miss Monica Check. She had a really nice strong finish as well. She was sprinting it into the end. And with 50 yards left to go for Little Falls is Miss Ainsley Prussia.
What does her name say on lane 3 on her cap?
I can't see it, but hopefully they didn't switch
I
over.
think Jada is in lane 1. And who is in lane 3? Would that be...
Oh, maybe Ainsley Prussia is in lane.
I wish they went to switched up our... It was my bad eyes.
The lanes are switched up a bit.
It's Roush. Roush is in lane 3, I believe.
Well, that is a whole... We don't even have her name actually on here to be swimming.
Jada Alholm was in lane 1, and she came in with a time of 6 minutes, 14 seconds. So we had that all wrong. We apologize for that, but our lineup said we had Ainsley Prussia, but it clearly said Roush on the swim cap, unless they're changing swim caps on us.
That is possible. That is 100% possible. If a swim cap ripped or something, they could have very easily switched them out. So. All right, so here we are now. Junior varsity heat of the 200-yard freestyle relay. In lane 1 for Little Falls, swimming first is Nora Dalen. And in lane 3 for Little Falls, swimming first is Lindy Deal. And in lane, that's all we have for Little Falls. There are 2 lanes. In this event, each swimmer is going to swim 50 yards of the freestyle until all 4 swimmers have finished at 200 yards. So we have the first group of ladies coming in already. Albany is in first place. Coming in right behind them is Little Falls in lane 3. Swimming now for Little Falls is Molly Petrowitz. Great split for Lindy Deal on that one. And, oh no! In lane 1 for Little Falls, Miss Georgia Lapos is swimming and her goggles have fallen off and they are currently sitting right across her mouth. That is never fun when that happens. She's giving it her all though. And her teammates are cheering her on. Entering the water right now for Little Falls. Swimming third in lane 3 is Danny Shermers.
Which I see that she was only a diver, so I'm wondering if she's trying out swimming.
Let's hope so, because she's doing a really great job. All right, and just entering the water in lane 1 for Little Falls is Maya St. George. Great swim for Georgia Lapos with her goggles falling off. That's always hard.
That's so hard.
All right, and entering the last swimmer for Little Falls in this relay is Brooks Schilling. It was a great exchange. Oh, nice flip turn. Miss Brooke Schilling gained a little on that flip turn to get a little bit closer to Albany. All right, so coming in first so far is Albany in lane 4. Little Falls came in second, so team of Deal, Petrowitz, Shermers, and Schilling came in second with a time of 2:06:11.
Who's our peanut we got in lane 1? Is that Rhea?
Lane 1, we have Rhea, Miss Rhea Jones.
7th grader.
She's given it her all.
She really is. Great finish from Rhea Jones.
It's so fun to see some of these younger girls swimming, because if they're doing this well at this level, at this age, you can only imagine how great they're going to be once they become juniors, seniors in high school, because this is great experience for them.
Absolutely.
So, nice swim by the Flyers.
You know, swimming's such an individual sport, but it's also such a team sport.
Yes, 100%. Yep. All right, so coming up next is the varsity 200-yard freestyle relay. Swimming in lane 3 for Little Falls is the team of Roush, Walensky, Waltman, and Josephson. And in lane 5 for Little Falls is the team of Harper, Noyes, Elholm, and Kucher. Albany will have 3 teams swimming in this event, and Little Falls will have 2. These girls are charging. Wow. Currently head-to-head in lane 3 and lane 2. Ooh, all right. Nice, strong relay exchange from Miss Ella Roush to Miss Walensky. They're currently in second place.
That was Maddie Carper.
They switch it up.
Good gravy. That was Maddie Carper that came in.
It's a good thing we don't quit our day jobs.
Right? And that's Elholm that just did the exchange, and getting out of the pool is Abby Noyes. Right. So we got Maddie Carper, then it was Abby Noyes, now we've got Jada Elholm swimming the third length. And then Kendra Kucher is our last swimmer in the 200 freestyle relay.
Coming very close, first and second place. Right now Albany's in first place. Little Falls Flyers are about half a body length behind, so Rachel Josephson right now in lane 3, doing her flip turn right behind Miss Megan Coughlin in lane 4. It's going to come right down to the wire between those two. Oh my gosh, go, 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 go! Oh, looks like they might, come on, Little Falls, woo! Did they do it? Oh, they ended up with second place, but it was literally, must be like a finger away from each other. It was a very close finish.
We got second, they got
Nice.
third, so we did touch them out. And then lane
we
6 must have got first here.
Yep. We didn't even see lane 6.
No.
They're blocked by all the girls standing in front of us, which is great that they're cheering each other on. But wow, nice swim by all those
Nice
ladies.
finish too.
Absolutely.
Who was the finisher on that relay?
For
Rachel Josephson?
Rachel Josephson.
All right.
Yeah. So the fun thing about relays is that, like you said, swimming is very much an individual sport, but the relays give you the chance to perform together as a team. And a big difference, especially in the relays that can, help you catch up, is how you're doing your relay exchanges or your starts from one swimmer to the next.
Right.
Big gains and or losses can happen between those exchanges.
Yeah, that's very true. That was one of the main things Coach Philippi always had us do is our
Practice
start
over and over
and our exchanges.
Yep. Because you can actually, in a relay, you can begin your start before the person coming in actually touches the wall.
Yep.
The main thing that cannot happen is that if your feet or your toes cannot leave the block before they touch the wall. If that happens, then you're disqualified.
Yep.
So, all right, so coming up next is the 100-yard backstroke, junior varsity. In lane 1 is Alicia Holtz, lane 3, Claire Anderson, and lane 5, Molly Petrowitz. So I don't know if it's still the case, but I remember back in our day, Coach always telling us that it was very hard to take someone who, for example, did freestyle and turn them over onto their back and have them do the backstroke because they were usually terrible at it.
You remember a lot that she said.
Yeah, probably because
You were listening.
I was one of those people. So I could do freestyle. I could, I could handle my own. But she tried to make me into a backstroker, and it was the most miserable moments of my life. So usually, if you're good at backstroke, you're not necessarily as good at freestyle. Although there are definitely, I'm sure, the exceptions. But same thing, freestyle. If you're great at that, backstroke may not be one of your strongest suits. I just remember drowning a lot in backstroke, swallowing a lot of water. But Julie, this was one of your main events.
Yes, this was one of my main events all through my high school career. So Alicia Holtz is swimming here, and right? Mm-hmm. We've got Alicia. She's an 8th grader.
Wow.
Her favorite swimming memory in the pool is when they do trivia, 50s trivia during practice.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, that does sound fun. And her favorite swimming memory out of the pool is the team bonding times. I know we had a lot of scheduled team bonding times, spaghetti dinners, so.
All right, so ladies have finished. So lane 3, Miss Claire Anderson, has actually beat her personal record by about a second and a half. So nice job, Claire. Lane 5, Miss Molly Petrowitz got 125.81, and in lane 1, coming in 5th place, Miss Alicia Holtz with a time of 129.89. So coming up next is the 100-yard backstroke varsity. In lane 1 for Little Falls is Allison Taylor, lane 3 for Little Falls is Leah Josephson, and lane 5 for Little Falls is Barrett Gustafson.
So one of Barrett's favorite swimming memories is when she gets to race Caitlin in the backstroke.
Ooh, looks like that is not her destiny today. Nice strong starts by all of the ladies. One thing, if my memory serves me correctly, that is important with the backstroke start is that you're extremely streamlined under the water.
Yes.
And that you stay underwater streamlined as long as you can because it's
Faster underwater.
Yes.
You can do the
So
dolphin
same
kick.
thing on your flip turns as well.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's really important to keep your head back when you're swimming the backstroke, as if you're almost trying to look at the wall behind you. Then you're not plowing through the water. More streamlined. You were maybe plowing.
I was the plow. Yeah. So nice job. Albany has already had a finish. All right, and finishing first with the Flyers is lane 3, Miss Layla Waltman. No, sorry. Leah Josephson, excuse me. So we had some great swims by the Flyers in that one.
Very nice backstrokes.
Yep. Just trying to take a quick peek here to see if anyone has beat personal record or best times. Ooh, Miss Allison Taylor in lane 1 was extremely close to beating her personal best for the season. She was only about 0.3 seconds off, so nice job.
Very nice.
All right. Next swim is the 100-yard breaststroke. Swimming in lane 1 for Little Falls is Rhea Jones. Lane 3 is Ellie Larson, and lane 5 is Emma Catlin. So you correct me if I'm wrong, Julie, but I would say that if you're observing swimming, breaststroke probably looks like the easiest or laziest stroke of them all.
Yeah.
However, if you actually do the breaststroke and do it correctly, I would say it's probably just as hard, if not harder than the fly.
I agree.
which is crazy considering it looks so easy.
Right. But they have a lot of the same body motions. You kind of do the dolphin roll, not as much as the fly, but you're definitely more, up and down and trying to go forward.
Yeah, there's a fine line, if you will, with breaststroke of getting yourself forward and going up to take a breath without wasting too much energy going up to actually take that breath.
Right. Neither one of us swam the breaststroke though, so
right.
We could be totally wrong, and maybe that's why we never swam it. So don't take our advice.
So coming in first, second, and third place is actually Albany for all three of those. First swimmer coming in for the Flyers in fourth place is Miss Ellie Larson. Wow.
We got Rhea over in lane 1 again. She just finished a race. And now she's back in swimming again.
Ellie Larson finished about 1 second off of her personal best, so that was a great swim for her.
Very nice.
Miss Emma Catlin actually beat her personal best by 2 seconds.
Very good.
That is a great
That's
swim
exciting.
for her.
That's a good night.
Yeah, super exciting. And Miss Rhea Jones in lane 1. Let's see here. Just wait a minute for her. So she ended with 2:18.38. So coming up now is varsity heat of the 100-yard breaststroke. In lane 1 is Lindy Deal, lane 3 is Maddie Carper, and lane 5 is Sarah Wolbeck.
This is Lindy Deal's favorite event to swim, is the 100-yard breaststroke. Her favorite, or her best time is 1 minute 38.28 seconds, and that was from this year. She has a very nice long stroke.
Yes, she does. Very smooth.
Her goal is, I don't know what her goal is, because I would imagine she wants to beat 133. Well, maybe she beat her goal already. It says 1 minute 34 seconds, and she's at 133 is her personal time already, best for this year. So that's awesome.
Miss Maddie Carper just finishing her first 50 with a split of 41.05. Currently in fourth place. And Miss Sarah Wolbeck currently in sixth place. First split for the first 50 is 45.3. Breaststroke is another event where you'll see a lot of cheering by teammates because the swimmers actually come out of the water far enough to see you.
Yep.
So you always see a big crowd of girls at the end of the lane cheering you on. So first, second, and third place for this event will go to swimmers from Albany. Fourth place goes to Miss Maddie Carper from Little Falls. We'll see what her split comes out with here. Sarah Wolbeck in lane 5, 5th place. And Lindy Deal in lane 1, 6th place. Maddie Carper finishing just shy of her personal best record. Miss Sarah Wolbeck actually beat her personal best by about 1 second, so great job, Sarah.
Very nice.
And Miss Lindy Deal finished just shy of her personal best as well. So great swim all around for the Flyers, both on varsity and junior varsity. And coming up last but not least is the 400 free relays. Swimming in lane 3 and starting the event for the Flyers is Schilling. And in lane 5 for the Flyers, starting first is Larson. So again, for the 400-yard relay, it's 4 swimmers. Each swimmer swimming 100 yards each.
Of the freestyle, right?
Yep, of the freestyle.
Okay.
So technically, when it says freestyle,
I know
you
where
can
you're
swim
going.
whatever stroke you want to swim.
Yes.
Most will swim the front crawl because it's the fastest stroke. But technically, if you wanted, you could swim the butterfly, the breaststroke, or the backstroke.
Yes.
Right?
I believe you're correct.
Yeah. So I don't think I've ever seen anybody do it. But assuming rules haven't changed since we were in high school.
Right.
A couple years ago.
Yeah, just short few years ago.
Yeah. You could actually swim whatever stroke you want to, as long as it's one of the 4 recognized strokes in swimming.
Right. So no doggy paddle.
No dog paddle. Side stroke. All right. Entering the water, we just had our first exchange for the Flyers from Schilling to Elholm. So now Elholm was in the water swimming her portion of the race. And in lane 5, we just had the exchange between Larson and Dahlberg. So now Miss Dahlberg is in the water. Nice flip turn by Miss Elholm. It allowed her to actually get neck and neck with the swimmer from Albany, and possibly even in first place. She's just going to be doing a flip turn here. Yes.
She has excellent flip turns.
Yes, she does. So neck and neck between Albany and Little Falls in lane 3. Little Falls Flyers have now pulled into first place by about 1 body length.
And really, it's those flip turns that Jada's doing.
Yep. Yeah, they're giving her a lot of extra distance. And taking off on the block now in lane 3 for Little Falls is Anderson. Excellent exchange there. Little Falls is still about 1 body length ahead and currently in first place.
Is this Claire Anderson in 7th grade? Is that correct?
It is. No, wait, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong piece of paper. Yeah, Claire Anderson.
Wow.
Yep. All right. Little Falls is currently about 2 body lengths ahead of Albany.
What do we got in lane 5 again now?
Lane 5, right now we have, where are we there? We have Miss Alicia Holtz. She has a really nice kick. Very powerful. Coming in now for the final exchange for Little Falls is Miss Claire Anderson, and for the final swimmer just going in is Miss Sarah Wilbeck. Currently Little Falls is now about half a pool length ahead of second place Albany in lane 4. Third place and fourth place are very close together. Only about quarter of a pool length away. And going in the water for the final exchange for lane 5 is Leah Josephson. Swim by Barrett Gustafson.
I have to laugh here. Sarah Wolbeck, her goals is to work on her start and get it down.
Okay.
But she also says to stop freaking out about races and her goggles. It's like a major concern with swimmers is those darn goggles, whether they're going to fill up or fly off on the start.
All right, coming in for the Flyers, it's going to be a close race. Albany is definitely gaining for this last 25 here.
Finish hard. There you go.
All right, first place. Nice job. Little Falls, Miss Sarah Wolbeck finishing it for the 400 relay for junior varsity. Great, excellent, strong swim for the ladies. It came down to a close finish there at the end. All right, so for the Flyers in lane 3, the relay finished with this time of 4:38.98. And second place, Albany. And coming in now to finish it for the Flyers in lane 5 is Miss Emma Catlin. Finishing nice and strong as well. Great job, Flyers.
Very
It was
nice.
a good swim. And our very final event for the night, the varsity 400-yard freestyle relay. Swimming in lane 3 for Little Falls, starting will be Miss Ella Roush. Following her, Lindy Walensky, Layla Waltman, and concluding that team is Rachel Josephson. In lane 5, starting out for Little Falls, is Monica Chet, followed by Allison Kaler, Barrett Gustafson, and Leah Josephson. So Little Falls will have 2 teams on this event, and Albany will have 3. Starts. Already finished with the first 25. Great foot turns.
Currently, the Flyers are in first place.
Miss Ella Roush. Starting it strong for the Flyers.
Second place is pretty close between Albany and other Little Falls relay.
So coming in for the relay exchange for the first team for the Flyers here is Miss Lindy Walensky getting ready for her exchange, and there she goes.
That was a nice exchange.
That was nice. And for other Little Falls team in lane 5 is Allison Kaler, has now entered the water. She is starting out nice and strong. So currently first place Little Falls, second place Albany, third place Little Falls, and then fifth and sixth place is Albany. Lindy Walensky has a nice stroke. Strong, smooth, powerful.
She really does, doesn't she? Smooth.
Yep. If you watch in front of her when her arms are entering the water, there's not a lot of splashing going on, which tells you that she's going in very streamlined, which is good because then she's not wasting energy. All right, coming in now third in, getting ready for her portion of the relay is Miss Layla Waltman. Excellent start. And now entering the water for the next for Little Falls is Barrett Gustafson in lane 5. These girls are all looking very strong. We have some really impressive personal best split times on the Little Falls teams. For Roush, Walensky, Waltman, and Josephson, their personal bests are all under a minute by a long shot.
Very fast
These are
times
crazy,
there.
Roush, her personal best as of right now for her split is 56.38 seconds. And right now, entering the water for the final length of the pool for the Flyer team is Rachel Josephson. She just finished her first 25, 75 left to go. And entered the water now for Little Falls as well as Leah Josephson. Little Falls Flyers currently about half a length ahead from the Albany second place team. It's going to be really fun to see what their final relay times are.
I know. I'm kind of looking up at our record board to see if those would be good goals for these relay teams.
Yeah. Nice. So Little Falls coming in first place. Just waiting for the final time to come up here. And third place, neck and neck between Little Falls and Albany. Looks like Little Falls is going to take it. Nice job. So final time for Little Falls in lane 3 is 3:57.99. And in lane 5 for Little Falls, just waiting actually, 4:15.90.
Nice swims, girls. Very
Excellent
nice.
job. Well, that will conclude it for our swims for the evening.
Yes, that does. Right now, it looks like Albany is in the lead to win the meet with 98 points, and Little Falls Flyers have 74. And I do not believe that is counting this last event yet. So. All right. Well, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us, and great job, Flyers.
Way to go.
Happy homecoming.